Let's quickly run through our headlines this afternoon. Irate mob shut down Tidim Road at Ningthaukong in protest against arrest of a man by police. And security forces recovered major weapons ammunition during operation at hill districts. Hello and good afternoon. You've tuned into Pm-Istv English News. This is Darung Shankaling. Now the news in detail. Irate mob have closed down Tidim Road today in protest against police action of arresting a man on Thursday night from Ningthaukong, which is under the jurisdiction of Bishnupur Police Station. According to the reports, the arrested man is identified as Tokjom Roman of Ningthaukong Municipal Council, Ward number 14. He is said to be the convener of Anti-Drug Campaign Bishnupur and a member of Mangolnganbi College Relief Camp Committee. Following his arrest by a commando team of Bishnupur District Police yesterday, irate group of women blocked movement of all vehicles on Tidim Road at Ningthaukong Market since early morning today. Officer in charge of Bishnupur Police arrived at the protest site and proposed to hold talks at 9:30 a.m., but the protesters continued with their shutdown. Speaking to media person R.K. Tombisana, a Maira Paibi member, claimed Tokjom Roman is innocent and denounced his arrest. She said they will continue with their protest until Romain is released unconditionally.
Mara laibasing adu phaba matamda koi parja amatana maira paibi amatana chongkhibal deiroi chongchu chongjara oi aduga hariba mara laitaba mi singbu phara ga kaura wari sanabane adu tawbane na akiba piriba mayam se asi jo khudak tagi lepi haiba wafam se koi I mase ni haiba gi damakta so kayara gan haigre hojik chu yaraktaba thogadi madu amu hena crime thona masag oi madusu lepiyo haijaningi masagi phamkana naba commando singna sathariba kaino se masagi upgrade phangna naba magi post ado high level yauna naba gidamakta mi pun tawraga phai haina naba PR gi room da sathariba thawonga se sungya yabagi ngamoi amu hana su tawbiganu haibu wafam se thamjari aduga lan gi matamna na hariba kuki narco terrorist singna Pangkap ta gablak pa matamda makoy gi order pide order phangde haidana singkhong yaurura phawbada commando sing hantharakiba aduga akoy gi karichu nomai ka pa haidriba khunga pa isa isu singnadi iramdam parja kandaba yade haidana khangdana leigiba mayam am leikrabani lanphamdana mai leiraga chelaga ngasina Manipur nungsiba sadana masagi upgrade kana nabi damakta pangphada phaba se amona tawbiganu haibu wafam se hanna pawjen piri.
In a major security operation, the Manipur Police, in coordination with the Assam Rifles, the Army and other Central Armed Police Forces, CABs, recovered a total of 87 weapons and 57 rounds of ammunition from the hill districts of Churchandpur, Chandel and Tengnopal. In a press release issued by Manipur Police, the operations were launched following specific intelligence regarding concealed weapons and explosives. Joint teams conducted simultaneous search operations across multiple sites in the interior and suspected areas over the past few days. Recovered weapons include one M16, one MA-1 rifle, one Insasa rifle, one 9mm FGC MK2, two 303 rifles, one carbine, 37 single-barrel guns of various types, one double-barrel, 11 pistols of various types, 3 Lathot and 28 Pompey. In addition, seized ammunition comprised 22 grenades, 5 Lathot bombs and 30 assorted ammunitions. The Manipur Police reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining peace and security in the state and urged the public to cooperate with the security forces by promptly reporting any suspicious activities or information regarding illegal arms to the nearest police station or the central control room. In a horrific incident, a 50-year-old woman died after she was stabbed to death following a reported family dispute. The incident occurred at Kurai Thodamlekai, which is under the jurisdiction of Porumpat Police Station, Imphal East District. The victim has been identified as Nauribam Sheila Elias Tenden, wife of late Rame. Reports said the victim was living alone out of 4 people staying under the household. She was stabbed inside the house, killing her on the spot after a dispute broke out among the family members at around 7:30 p.m. yesterday. Teams of Porompat Police and Forensic Department arrived at the scene at 8 p.m. and deposited the body at Reims morgue. Police have arrested 2 persons in connection with the incident. The massive breach of Imphal River on the morning of September 17 at Venus Ibobi Poultry Farm, which is between Wangwei Kaidem and Leiprakpam under Wangwei Assembly constituency, has been successfully plugged at 2 a.m. today. The step has brought some relief to the residents which have been affected by widespread flood caused by the breach, measuring around 50 meters. Advisor of Self-Help Club Waikrokpam Devendro have expressed gratitude to the volunteers and local MLA of Kurai Loken for their efforts made to plug the breach. Further, following the successful plug of the breach, flood levels have receded in the area, restoring vehicular movement on Mayailambi, which was earlier flooded from Khongoi Road to Paubitek. However, the fish farms of the area still remain flooded. The Manipur Zoological Garden has been temporarily closed owing to inundation of the zoo complex. Director of Manipur Zoological Garden, L. Biramangol, issued an order informing that the zoological garden will remain closed for visitors or public from September 17 until further order owing to the flood in and around the zoo. Shifting our focus to some national and international updates now. Information and Technology Minister Ashwini Vaishnav announced that the government will establish over 500 data labs nationwide as part of the India AI mission, announcing a pre-event of the AI Impact Summit 2026. 8 new companies have been chosen, including Tech Mahindra, Fractal Analytics and Bharat Gen and IIT Bombay consortium to develop large language models. The government has allotted 988.6 crore rupees under the AI mission for the consortium headed by IIT Bombay to develop a large language model LLM with 1 trillion parameters. The India AI mission is the centre's initiative to develop autonomous AI capabilities through sector-specific AI applications, sovereign LLMs, GPUs and scaling programs. It was proved earlier this year with an expenditure of 10,300 crore rupees. Ministry of Customer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution has issued a revised advisory in view of the revision of the GST rate, which will be effective from Monday. As per the advisory, manufacturers, packers and importers may voluntarily affix additional revised price stickers on unsold packages manufactured before 22nd September, provided that the original MRP printed on the package is not obscured. The ministry has clarified that the rules do not mandate such re-stickering and it is purely optional for companies who wish to declare revised prices. The advisory also permits the use of old packaging material, all wrappers printed before the GST revision up to March 2026 or until such stock is exhausted. It added that companies can correct the MRP on such packaging by stamping, stickering or online printing at any suitable place on the package. In addition, the government has advised the manufacturers, packers and importers to take proactive steps to inform dealers, retailers and consumers about the revised GST rates. According to the ministry, this step strikes a balance between ease of doing business and consumer protection, ensuring that industries are not overburdened with compliance while consumers receive the intended benefits of GST reduction. The United States once again vetoed a United Nations Security Council resolution that demanded an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza and the release of hostages. All 14 other members of the UN call on Israel to lift all restrictions on aid delivering to 2.1 million Palestinians and also described the situation in Gaza as catastrophic. It was the sixth U.S. veto since the war between Israel and Hamas began nearly 2 years ago. The move underscores U.S. and Israeli isolation on the world stage. The Gaza war erupted on 7th October 2023 after Hamas and other Palestinian militant groups attacked Israel, killing roughly 1,200 people and taking 250 hostages, with 48 still in captivity. Yemen's Houthi group claimed responsibility for launching a hypersonic ballistic missile and 3 drones targeting Israeli cities. According to Houthi sources, the missile struck a military site in Jaffa, while drones targeted Beersheba and the port city of Eilat. The Israel Defense Forces reported intercepting most projectiles but confirmed a drone hit a hotel in Eilat, causing property damage with a casualty. Air raid sirens were triggered across central Israel, including Tel Aviv, prompting residents to seek shelter. The Houthis have repeatedly targeted Israel since the Gaza conflict began in October 2023. Israel has responded with airstrikes on Houthi-controlled area in Yemen. Those are the updates this afternoon. Before we wind up the headlines once again. Irate mob shut down Tidim Road at Ning Thau Kong in protest against arrest of a man by police. And security forces recover major weapons ammunition during operation at Hill districts. That's all we have this afternoon. Stay tuned at 4 p.m. for additional updates. Goodbye.